I'm Linda.
Hello everyone, my name is Bibi.
Hi, I'm Peter.
Hey, I'm Sarah. Hello, I'm Libby.
Hi, I'm Matthias.
Hello, I'm Tadeusz.
Hi, I'm Henry.
Hello, I'm Patrick.
Hey, I'm William.
My name is Barbie. Hi.
Hey, my name is Nina.
Hello, I'm Lea.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
What's up, I'm Jess.
Now I would like to introduce our city to you. It's called Nové Zámky, which in English means Newcastle. With a population of roughly 37,000, we are considered as a small city. The city is located in the southwestern part of the Slovakia with an altitude of 119 meters. The area of the city was already inhabited in the early Stone Age, but it was the ancient Hungarians who settled here for the first time in the 11th century. After the Battle of Mohacs, but especially after the conquest of Buda by the Turks, it became a very important task to build castles in the border territories that were not occupied by the Turks. In order to protect the property of the diocese, a new castle was built on the left bank of the Nitra river. It was already outdated at the time of its completion because the columns were quickly wearing out. On July 7, 1541, the Military Council of Vienna decided to build a new castle on the right bank of the Nitra river. The castle had a hexagonal plan with 6 bastions at its summits. The plan of the castle included a town in a hexagon with a rectangular streets and a central rectangular square. The new castle became the most modern Renaissance fortress of its time after its completion.
Our city won the City of Culture of the year 2020. Despite the pandemic, there were many concerts and exhibitions organized. We also have a method theater that was established in 1997. They have various spectrum of plays.
Besides that, we also have art school with music, dance, drama and artistic department. It's a center of free time for many young people.
In Newcastle we have about 10 churches, but this one is the most famous, biggest and oldest one. It was built between 1584 and 1585. In the following years it was reconstructed numerous times, for example by Peter Pazmány or Juraj Széchenyi. In the 16th century, when the Turkish were occupying the city, the church became a minaret and the ex-reformed church became the main mosque. 19th of May 1810, the church was destroyed by a fire, and the 9th of July 1867, the tower was dropped by a big storm. Also, we have a statue of John Paul II in front of the church that was built in 2018.
Our city was historically very important. In the year 1850, a railway was built here and the city became an important railway junction, which it is until today. The city was also a significant fortress in the defense against Turkey. Before the Second World War, Nové Zámky was a very developed market city, and that's why it was the target of a bombing in 1944 and 1945.
The catacombs have existed for almost 400 years. The Franciscan Friars Minor has owned the catacombs since mid-17th century. During World War II, these areas also served as a shelter and saved thousands of lives. There also used to be a passage that led to the bishop's residence of Archbishop Pazmány. In the 1950s, monks lost the catacombs as part of nationalization of property by the communists.
There was set up a vegetable warehouse. As part of the restitution, the underground corridors returned to the order in 1990s. Only one entrance, which is located in the monastery, leads to the catacombs. Those interested must arrange a tour in advance with the superior of the monastery.
In Slovakia we have 4 synagogues that are still used as intended, and this is one of them. The synagogue was built in the 19th century. A sign about the entrance says in Hebrew, "This is a chapel for people." In Hebrew mystic, those words mean number 1910, which is also the year the chapel was reinvented. In Newcastle we also had a second synagogue that was destroyed during World War II.
The Calvary in Newcastle in the late Baroque style was built in 1779. The Calvary is entered through a representative entrance with a double-winged gate, which was built in 1923. Stone steps lead to the top, where we can find sandstone sculptures.
The Calvary of Newcastle consists of 12 symmetrically arranged chapels, a cross and statues, which are also in the late Baroque style according to the designs of the local priest Martin Predmersky.
The Nové Art Gallery is an art museum here in Nové Zámky. It was established on January 1st, 1979 by a local painter called Nové, who was one of the most significant art collectors in the second half of the 20th century, alongside his wife, Denisa Zmetáková, who was an art historian.
Students from schools go to the gallery for exhibitions. There are interesting facts about famous artists. One of the exhibitions is called European Art and it's from 16th to 20th centuries.
The history of the anti-museum began in 1936 under the name of the Municipal Museum. One of its co-founders was the aforementioned Jan Heine, who was a really famous art collector and professor back in the days. At that time, the Turkish-themed exhibition had its premiere on the occasion of the 250th anniversary of the liberation of Nové Zámky from under the Ottoman rule. Today, the museum offers its visitors many permanent exhibitions as well as some restored rooms of famous people such as Gergely Cucor or Anton Benolak.
Prečo vlastne máte radi naše mesto?
Odtiaľto som sa vlastne posunul niekam do sveta, ktorý som naozaj šťastí prešiel a vždy som sa sem vracal. To je dôkazom toho, že toto mesto mám naozaj rád a čo je najdôležitejšie, vychovávam tu svoje deti, mám tu svoju rodinu, svojich rodičov, svojich priateľov, svojich blízkych, takže myslím si, že každý jeden krok a všetko to, čo som vždy robil alebo vykonával, som sa snažil robiť tak, aby jednak to bolo pre dobro tohto mesta, aby som ho zviditeľňoval, ale hlavne, aby sme sa tu všetci dobre cítili.
Aký máte názor na tento projekt The Newcastles of the World?
Je to naozaj krásny projekt a som rád, že takéto niečo vzniklo, ale hlavne, že sme mohli byť jeho súčasťou. Takže podobné názvy miest a obcí sú po celom svete. Myslím si, že tu v tomto Nové Zámky nie sú ničím výnimočné, ale to, že máme možnosť byť toho súčasťou a stretávať sa, vidieť trošku do života tých miest v zahraničí, ktoré naozaj od Japonska až po Anglicko, Ameriku, stretnúť sa s nimi, aj keď nie veľmi často, ale je naozaj obohacujúce. Možno ak sa pozriete tam na ten nápis oproti nám, on je z Japonska, a je to vlastne meno nášho mesta Nové Zámky.
We have two football stadiums in our city. The first, the main one, is the Gunstar Stadium with a capacity of 3,500 seats. The second one is the Athletic and Football Stadium Sihoč. We also have a winter stadium where international hockey tournaments are held every year. This stadium was established in 1972.
Since 2016 season, the Nové Zámky team has been a regular participant in the highest competition league, and as the last, the multi-purpose hall Millennium, which has been open since 1999. It is intended for sport, culture and social use, like playing football, volleyball and organizing concerts.
These are the most known relaxing and sport areas in our city. Everybody can find what they desire. In sport, you can choose between tennis court, basketball, volleyball, and it also offers a playground for kids.
If you want to rest in the nature, you can spend your time in the biggest relaxing zone in our town called Berek, where you can also visit animals and have lunch at the local restaurant. We hope you liked our video and we are looking forward to your visit.